Hey YouTube, this is part 2 of my series where I show you how I make my money. I am going to, in this video, show you the picture taking process, and then we'll move inside to the listing. And in between, I'm also going to show you my storage and organization process. Let's get to it. Alright, here's hoping you can see what I'm doing on my little workspace. Got some OCD apparently, I gotta wipe that little oil up. So, I have a surface, doesn't really matter where. I've got a few different places that I take photos. I was just trying this place today because I want to see if I can make things go a little bit quicker and just not have to bend down and move all that so much. So, boom. Got my product ready to take pictures. Camera turning on. Hope you can see me, my hands and the camera and everything as well. Try and not move the camera too much when I'm doing the photos, because the more I move the camera, the more work it is, the more movement, time and motion. Damn it. I'm still learning and experimenting, right? So I'm not really 100% sure whether or not moving the bolts and making them look organized is beneficial or not. But it looks nice. And it makes it easy to see what you got there. And I want to provide a good service to my customers. So, there we have it. These are very simple. I'm just taking one photo. eBay prefers if you take 4 photos, and you can take up to 12 photos, so it's just all about discretion, I guess. I think having at least 4 photos helps with the algorithm. Cover, just wipe a little gape, wipe the gape. Okay, Yamaha. Make sure my strings and everything aren't in there. Camera string. One, 2. Trying to keep my body in the same spot. Focusing. 3. 4. Do a little on detail shot. 5. Get it real close up, nice show gears. 6. Okay. And that is all of the parts I have to show you for now. So, we should move inside and I can show you the computer. Well, actually, first I can show you my handy-o-dandy organization system, and I can actually see that I've got one more thing to photograph, so that's a bonus. Center stand and spring. Center stand. I'm going to take this to the floor, and I'm not going to bother moving you because I just don't need to. I'm just moving it to the floor. to take the picture, because then I'll have a little bit more space and I won't have to get random things in the photograph, as well as the part itself. Just to clarify, people can probably get the idea that I'm not selling the floor with the center stand, but sometimes people get funny, you know, pictures of a tool perhaps in the photo. Picture. Anyways, so go here. Oh, it's heavy. I don't think I can put it on the very top. Ooh, this is a problem. My organizational system is only working out so good. But my GoPro case works, so that's good. Didn't smash the camera. You stay there. Oh yeah. Come here and look. I have too much CB 750 stuff for just one bin. So it's all piled on top. This is a problem because this is too heavy to just stack on top of here. And I've also got box 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want box 8 to be here. So, bear with me. I'm going to move some of this stuff quickly, and it's not going to be the most organized. It is moved off to the side, onto the floor. Okay. Okay. Now, make sure you lift with your back. And man, here I've got some Honda parts that I need to take photos of and list. And then this, someone purchased part of it and said I could. They just only wanted one piece, but I had the whole thing listed, and I got to relist that as well. So that's in my desk pile, or whatever you want to call it. I'm storing it right now because it's not up for sale. So that's some level of organization. I am going to do a rapid cleanup in the shop, so when I come back into here, I am not working in a mess. Alright, this is going to be a sweet shot if we can get it to work. First off, chain lube does not belong on the floor. Boxes, garbage. Don't forget to like and subscribe, man. You get to watch people sweep from the comfort of your own computer chair. That is living. So as I mentioned in yesterday's video, one fun and exciting part of this job is watching the cats. I haven't done that today. They're just out. So let's see if we can find them. I'm walking straight directly towards the one cat that I don't need to find because this is my dad's cat and he's an adult and not so much of a kitten, you know, with the with the kitty cat's nest, so he just sleeps right here all day. Living the life, Thor. Thor Reiner. Okay. I have a feeling my pussycats are hiding. I will go get the food shaker. They almost always come to the food shaker. Anyway. Today's episode is sponsored by Temptations. For real though, where's my cats? Boy, the big boy, he's perked up. Oh my gosh, have you got snackies for me? Oh, I know, I usually like to put them on a little plate for you, buddy, so you're not eating grass, but... Oh, okay, and there's the stray cat. Hi, buddy. Do I even get to call you stray cat anymore? Hey? You're hardly a stray. You let me pet you, and you sleep here, and you love us. Good boy. You should have a few more. Scrawny boy. He's not even a year old. It's kind of funny how I totally don't at all feel crazy about just like walking around my yard talking to myself. Talking to you. Not really talking to myself. As far as my neighbors are concerned, I'm talking to myself. Aha! Hello, Vera. One of my cats. Now I just need to find your brother. Yeah. Big boy's hungry. Because he sleeps all day. He sleeps all day. We'll probably give him a little bit more. Oh, on a totally unrelated to what we're talking. Oh, I just walked into a spider web, dude. Sorry. Okay, I just wanted to show you my zucchinis, my patty pans. So yummy. I wish I could give you all one. My next subscriber gets a patty pan, squash, zucchini. I'll be throwing that sucker in the mail for you. No way! This is my first cat, Ernie. He's also one of the cats we don't really need to find so much because he's an adult. He takes care of his own. You eat that. You eat that, my friend. Ernie's also by far the coolest cat because he wants me to... Hold on, let me get you set up. He wants me to do this to him every day. Multiple times a day where we hang out. Have a good time. Yeah. Yeah, I know. How you're so loving. It's pretty hot. He wants off. I love cats. What can I say? before I get into showing you the listing side of things, I am quite hot, fairly uncomfortable, definitely dirty. I'm going to have myself a cold shower. Good. I can't even tell you how much better I feel now. Okay, eBay. Boom. Enter. Open. You go My eBay. Go down to Selling. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a listing off of another listing. But if you wanted to start new, you'd go like this. Create listing. This pops up. You go Yamaha XS 650 part. And I spelled Yamaha wrong. So it didn't come up with any suggestions. But normally it comes up with these suggestions. Okay. I'm not going to do it this way. I'm just going to close that, open this, go eBay. My eBay, go into the selling. I go listings, and then I'm going to go to the search. Right? So you can search in here, enter value. That means what you're searching for. So this bike, it's been disassembled and it's going into box 8. I type in B8 for that. Search. And it comes up with my other listings. Okay. Other listings for this bike. I'll just click on one of them. Sell similar item. I'm going to go see it right here. Sell similar item. I'm going to go back and show you what I actually usually do. I go here and then we go this little drop down menu here. Sell similar. Doesn't matter which one of these I pick because they're all from the same box, box 8. A lot of the information is already filled in, and all I need to do is click, 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 get rid of the old pictures, open the new pictures, and I've got a system in place. So I go, you know, pictures, pictures, do these ones, and I do these ones, and then I do these ones. So now I can see the part is changed, even though the images are quite small. Next part, I go down, look at it, right. Don't usually make so much noise about it, I just do it. Anyways, here, got my images, image error. Let's try again. I want all of them. There we go. I like this one better for a main picture. So, something that you can do is square format works really good if you can actually take your pictures in the square format. It just looks good on the eBay site where you're looking at stuff. Here, doop, see, rectangle. Rectangular. This is a little bit closer to a square. It just works better for it. A little bit. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter really. So these are, go up into my title, and I've got my little at the end star box 8. I'm going to delete this. Keep the Yamaha XS650 and then XS650 again with no space in between. That's not necessary, but it's the way I do it. Just in case someone searches, just to explain to you, just in case someone searches Yamaha XS and doesn't put the 650, then it'll show up even though because otherwise if it was XS650 without the space, I think you might understand where I'm coming from. Anyways, the part is shift, shaft, parts. Shift, shaft, and shifting parts. Okay, there's the title. Here's our pictures. Condition, you always have to have the condition in. New, other, remanufactured, that is, used, or for parts and not working. So this is used. Good condition, please see photos. That's my condition description. So in another tab, I go over and I'm searching eBay XS650 shift shaft, and this is to do a little bit of research and get an idea on what the parts are worth and how much they're selling for. So this is got the shift drum and the shifting forks, as well as all those little tidbits that I took pictures of, and that sold for 63 bucks, about 30 bucks just the shaft, 15 bucks just the shaft. So let's go put it up for 30 bucks plus shipping. That's good for me. Got to change the, sorry, I'll go through this a little bit slower for you. Scroll down. Okay, so you got your brand, placement on vehicle. Not all of these things are necessary, but some are. Manufacturer part number, actually they're starred where they're necessary. Brand and manufacturer part number does not apply as one of the options you can select for this. Type, so that's what I put, what the part is. So I'll go shift, shaft. Also do not need capitals for everything. But it's good when you're putting your title to have capitals at the beginning of words because they pop out a little bit more. So, shift, shaft, and shift parts. I'll show you on the next listing. I actually, I said I was going to do 30. I'm going to do 31. Shipping is going to be about $14. Not that heavy, and it's not overly huge. So, next step. We've done your listing. It's listed. I didn't explain that part, but maybe I'll try to do that next. Okay. Create similar. Right. Delete, 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 delete. Add photos. Click. Shift. If you hold shift, and then you go over and then you click the next photo, like the last photo in the series of photos, it'll select them all. Like if I go in here, it selects all these, but I want these four. Open. While that's loading, I click here, backspace. I don't want the listing process to take any longer than it has to. So this part is going to be called starter. This is where it's helpful to go over here if you don't actually know what to call it. Starter plate. Okay, that is not what we're going to call a starter plate. Back up to the top. Bah. Starter cover. Starter gear cover. Starter gear cover. I want to capitalize cover. Gear with gear. I don't capitalize words like with and the and of because you don't actually need to read them. Set, I will change that. just gotta stay up for like a little bit longer. Make that money. Come on. I'm holding you. We've resorted to this. We're frickin' holding you. Okay. Title. Condition used. Good condition. Please see photos. It always pops it back into one line, but I like to keep it in two. We're going to scroll down. Item specifics. Change that type to starter. Gear. Cover. Triple click that. Do a Shift C, and that copies. Scroll back down to here. Delete the old information. Oop. Control V is paste. Put a comma. And gear set. Let's go back to here for some research. And that's a new one selling for $23 without the gears. Yardadardar. I'm actually in sold listings right now. So if you're looking at this, chances are you know what the heck all of this is, but sold listings, complete device. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Wow, $50. That's crazy. Top rated seller. This is where I gotta get curious. I gotta go into here. Junk Boy 66. Wow, 54,862 items for sale. I just can't help but wonder, like, how long do you have to keep this stuff before you sell it? So then you go show only sold listings, and I'm within this guy's profile, guy or girl. I think call himself boy, Junk Boy 66. So anyways, this is all stuff that's sold today. But this is all like kits. There's a used part, I think. New part. O-rings, cables, rebuild kit. This is like all new stuff, so it's really interesting. He's got a ton of stuff listed, and the new stuff is what's selling. Let's just go like page 5 of sold listings. I'm curious, is this new or condition used in good shape? Okay. I'm just gonna go back. This is a total tangent. You guys you didn't sign up for this, but we're doing eBay research now. Wow. Okay. Lots of people just don't do any auction listings. So that's my little research tidbit. I am not going to sell that for as much as he is. I am going to sell this plate and gear assembly for $21.11, and the same $14 shipping to Canada and the US. And if someone else in some other part of the world wants to get it, they can call me and ask, or message me on eBay anyways. So create similar. Let's see how fast I can do a listing with one hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get closer here so I can see what the heck is going on. Pardon me, I am using 2 hands for just a moment. Da-da! Did the old shift click. We're going boom. These pictures are loading, and hello, my GoPro that I was recording on, showing you. I don't need to explain myself, really, do I? Because it's just going to be like transitionless. Learning curve. Also, I better put my handy-o-dandy cardboard behind me so it looks like I'm in a fancy, I don't know, green screen or something. I thought it was funny. I figure you can all tell it's a piece of cardboard behind me. Sorry, I digress. My camera died, but there you have it. That is the part 2 of listing on eBay, and I have shown you, so the world is your oyster. Go buy some motorcycles that aren't worth turning into an actual motorcycle again. Crusty, been blown up, neglected. They don't all have to be restored. Some need to be sacrificed so the good ones can stay alive. It's hard sometimes. But get out there. There's lots of money to be made. And I hope that this has brought you one step closer to success in your own mind, freedom, happiness. Thank you for watching. Hey, thanks for watching my video. I hope that I shared a little bit of my knowledge and you came out of it a little bit smarter. If watching this was at all enjoyable to you, please tell me so in the comments. Do the like and subscribe thing. We don't have to be awkward about this. This is probably my 5th time trying to shoot this scene. I think it's going to be the one that I post, so I'm sorry I have to be so weird about it, but it's just my personality.